yet.
That's some good turning practice. Are you getting the hang of it, like to stay on the throttle steady all the way through? Because if you stay on the throttle, it kind of gives you more traction. If you get off you stay on the throttle, it makes the rear tire grab the dirt and also squats the suspension. If you let off the throttle halfway through, guess what happens? You lose that traction, your suspension comes up, and now you're like bouncing around. So this is where you just keep going and going and going. Eventually you get to the edge of the mesa and it drops down into those canyons. Well, that's the other thing. You have to learn to relax. Like you want to grip it, but have like you don't want your muscles all tense. Just be kind of loose. Well, let's just go out there. I tried to tell you, I brought you here before on the black bike, right to this exact spot. Do you remember? And there's cars down there. So, like, see how we're on a mesa and it drops down?
Yeah.
It's the same thing all the way around, like if you go west. And it's just like trails everywhere. And remember when I broke my arm? This is where I was, but I was like another hour that way. Like another hour of riding that way. And I had to walk all the way back carrying my arm because it was dislocated and it was slipping out. In those boots. I had to walk 3.5 hours before I could call mother to pick me up. Like, if I would have broken it here, I would have felt lucky compared to where I was. And I had to leave my bike. I was on that red bike. There's Amos. So just imagine like this, but like on these ridges that go down, there's like trails like taking you down, and then you ride down in the arroyos. And, I mean, it just goes on and on. You could spend all day out there. Well, it's not going to be like this steep when we go in. I mean, there's cliffs like this, but I mean, we wouldn't be riding down this. We'd be finding, you know, a way, a path in. I told you I have lots of videos on my channel about it. Just look up the word Puerco on my channel. You see that white over there?
Yeah.
That's called White Mesa. Very creative name. That's a gypsum mine. That's where they get gypsum, that chalk stuff that they make sheetrock out of. I had to deliver propane on top of there once. I had to drive a propane truck up to the top of that, and there's nothing up there. It was like I was on the surface of the moon. All I could see was like white and the sky.
Wow.
And it was winter. And there was only one little portable building, like way in the back, and there was a propane tank behind it. I had to go all the way up there just to give them gas. Alright, we'll start making our way back. the last view we're gonna get. Huh? Oh, you can see Cabazon. That volcano. That's the biggest one. There's like 19 in that valley. That's the plug. That means that's the inside where the lava hardened, and then the volcano around it eroded, and that's what was inside.
Wow.
So that's how big it was inside. Like, that's not even the whole size of the whole thing. That's just the inner part of it. That's like the space inside. So do you see why I'm trying to like prepare you for the Rio Puerco? Like, we're not even riding down in that. We're riding on easy trails right here. I'm just showing you this is the type of terrain that's out there, but with trails on it. And it's a blast. Because it's constantly changing, like the scenery is constantly changing. It's like a dirt bike paradise. It's unbelievable. That's a really cool angle right there.
From like red to like yellow.
There's a lot of that out there. There's parts that looks like you're on Mars. Like nothing grows because it's like all the ash or whatever from volcanoes, and it's just like different colors of dirt and nothing's growing. It's really weird.
It's pretty cool.
Do you know what hoodoos are? Those little rock formations that look like mushrooms. There's a spot where there's some of those. You know, they're like big. So eventually we start going back south. We have to just find a trail to ride. I mean, I always just go a different way every time because I don't.
Yeah.